Salutation, crypto champions! Today will be a slightly different video format due to me being out of town, but I'll continue with the usual format starting Thursday. So in today's video, we'll discuss the crucial partnership between Metaco and HSBC and what it might entail. Will this be the collaboration of the century? Will it bring the expected rewards? Let's find out. Ripple excites XRP army as Metaco acquisition brings banks closer. Earlier this month, Ripple-owned infrastructure provider Metaco said it was working with banking powerhouse HSBC. News that Metaco, the Swiss digital assets custody firm acquired by Ripple earlier this year, is working with HSBC, one of the world's largest banks, quickly became a reason to be cheerful for many supporters of the US fintech's Ledger protocol, known collectively as the XRP Army. Named after the cryptocurrency designed to move liquidity around the XRP ledger used by Ripple, these avid fans interpret HSBC's choice of custody tech partner as yet another sign that financial institutions will inevitably adopt XRPL and, crucially, the XRP token. The crypto space is ferociously tribal. Token holders want to believe their blockchain of choice will rise to prominence and deliver a windfall, sometimes to a point that defies logic. For instance, the assumption that Ripple's recent acquisition spurred HSBC's decision ignores the fact that Metaco had been courting the bank for over 18 months, according to Adrien Treccani, the Swiss custody firm's CEO. There is, however, an indirect correlation between Ripple protocols and Metaco's banking clients, Treccani says. There is an indirect link, which is that the adoption of Ripple and Metaco's solutions further promotes the adoption of the XRPL as a protocol, Treccani said in an interview. Every success of Ripple, the company, is also a success for the XRP ledger. Ripple, for its part, has worked hard at courting banks, with a focus on ways to reduce the friction in areas like cross-border payments. As such, XRPL remains one of the longest-running examples of a private tokenization blockchain, said Treccani. XRPL is designed for both public and private use and scales substantially better than competitors on the market like the EVM chains, he said, referring to the Ethereum virtual machine. It natively supports tokenized assets rather than going through smart contracts, and also allows for on-chain trading with other blockchain-based exchanges or AMMs. AMMs are automated market makers. Combining Metaco and Ripple therefore offers a complete vertical stack, Treccani said, comprising an infrastructure layer and a services layer. We can provide a bank with the infrastructure and also tokenization lifecycle, payments primitives, and liquidity management all from a single vendor, with the proper segregation between that infrastructure and those value-added services, he said. This is all well and good, but rumors and reports began to emanate following the acquisition of Metaco that some of its banking customers were nervous and thinking about taking their business elsewhere. The reason perhaps concerns Ripple's dispute with the SEC. Treccani said some of the speculation was frankly a little bit crazy, adding that post-acquisition discussions and reassessments by clients are par for the course, and that many of the contracts signed with the banks are subject to change of control clauses. Yes, there have been such discussions, and we have spent recent months clarifying the situation with the banks, Treccani said. I think we have been successful. Going forward, you are going to see more Tier 1 bank partnerships that we will soon be announcing in Europe, the US, APAC, and Africa. Like many big banks, HSBC is joining the trend towards tokenization, the process of handling the ownership and transfer of real-world assets on blockchains, which requires some solid digital asset custody tech. But Treccani makes clear that cryptocurrency and its libertarian mindset is what drives him. He said he believes many banks will want to offer cryptocurrency-related services eventually, and if they build for tokenization now, these institutions will have everything they need for cryptocurrency entry when the time comes. If it was just for tokenization, I would not be in this game, he said. Let's watch a short video regarding this topic. While the recent news of Ripple's acquisition of Metaco and its partnership with HSBC is significant in the context of blockchain adoption in the banking sector, I highlight a few key points. First, the collaboration between a major financial institution such as HSBC and a blockchain infrastructure provider such as Metaco backed by Ripple is a notable development. It demonstrates the growing interest and confidence in blockchain technology among traditional financial institutions. HSBC's choice to partner with Mitaco, especially given Mitaco's association with Ripple and XRP Ledger, shows recognition of the potential efficiencies and innovations that blockchain can bring to the financial industry, especially in areas such as cross-border payments and asset tokenization, as highlighted in yesterday's video. However, it is important to be careful not to be overly optimistic. The crypto community, including the XRP army, often interprets such events as a direct endorsement of a particular cryptocurrency or blockchain. While HSBC's involvement does add credibility to Ripple and XRPL, it is not necessarily a direct endorsement of the XRP token itself. Banks are primarily interested in the underlying technology and the operational efficiencies it can offer, rather than speculation on cryptocurrency as an asset class. Moreover, Metaco's relationship with HSBC predates its acquisition of Ripple, suggesting that HSBC's decision was likely based on the standalone merits of Metaco, not just its association with Ripple. It is important to recognize that these decisions are complex and depend on many factors beyond the recent acquisition. The dispute with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, in which Ripple is still involved, is another important aspect to consider. The outcome of this legal battle could have a significant impact on Ripple's business and its relationship with its banking partners. The concerns raised by some of Metaco's banking customers following the acquisition of the company are indicative of the potential risks and uncertainty that come with such legal challenges in the cryptocurrency space. Overall, the Ripple-Metaco HSBC collaboration is a positive signal for the adoption of blockchain in banking, but it should be viewed in a measured manner. It is a step towards greater recognition of the utility of blockchain in financial services, but not necessarily a direct endorsement of any particular cryptocurrency, including XRP. The evolving regulatory landscape and the outcome of legal challenges like Ripple's dispute with the SEC will continue to play a critical role in shaping the future of blockchain and banking. That's it for now. In conclusion, all of the decisions and partnerships I talked about yesterday and today, if fully implemented, will lead to tremendous growth in the Ripple ecosystem and directly in XRP. So keeping an eye on the outcome is very important. In any case, you will hear about it from me. Local reviews on the coin will also be on Thursday, but remember, don't jump in on the highs and only then will everything work out perfectly. How will this and other partnerships increase people's confidence in Ripple? Share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next videos.